Asked, you delivered. It is mailbag time. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Like I said, we asked, you delivered. You guys sent in your questions. It is mailbag time. Boom.
Yeah, we got a lot more questions than I thought this time of year. So appreciate everyone who did drop us a question. Before we answer those questions, time to give a little RIP to Jeff Gladney, former Minnesota Viking, passed away this morning in a car accident. Sympathy goes out to his family and friends. RIP, Jeff Gladney. Gone.
25 years old, very young, gone too soon, very sad. But let's hop into this. Let's dive into the questions. First up, what will happen if the Vikings only win 7 games?
I
think the question is more like, what's the fan base going to think if we win 7 games?
They're going to be upset. They're going to be pissed. But I also feel like there's going to be that the cushion year, the gimme year, the honeymoon year, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be a year to adjust the transition. I'd be very disappointed myself. I just think the way this team is, how they look right now, I feel like they're ready to contend. So I would be disappointed, but I think there's a honeymoon phase here.
There is. Technically, yes. My thought is it's an easy fallback. I don't want to hear that excuse. I don't want to say it. But if we get 7 wins, we know damn well you and I will be on here saying, look, it's the new regime, new coach. They got to get adjusted. They didn't pick a lot of these guys on the roster. So I fully expect more than 9 wins. Damn it, I demand more than 7 wins. So we will see, but it's always going to be back there.
Yeah, I'll be pissed.
We'll be pissed. How soon will the Vikings call for Kellen Mond to be the starter?
This is yours, and you will get to start in this one.
This must be a Kirk Cousins absolute hater, which I have bad news for, because Kirk Cousins is signed through 2025 and Kellen Mond is signed through 2024. So unless Kirk Cousins goes down with a horrific injury, which he has shown he does not do, and Kellen Mond comes in and absolutely lights shit up, this is a pipe dream. There will never be a call for a starter.
The only way it would happen is if Cousins had like a 4-game streak where he has those bad moments where he makes bad throws, fumbles the ball. He always bounces back from those though. So I don't even think that's even likely. But if he does somehow have 4 horrible games in a row, you might hear some catcalls. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't expect this to happen at all.
Well, the Kirk Cousins haters out there, which there are a ton, will be calling for Kellen Mond probably by week 2, and it's going to be good because we're actually going to see Kellen Mond probably with the maybe the 2s, maybe a little bit of the 1s this year. So depending on how he does in preseasons, that might feed into it a little bit. But make no mistake, Kevin O'Connell loves Kirk Cousins.
He does. He had him in Washington. He's got him here. It's gonna be the Kirk Cousins show.
Ellis Gregor wants to know what your favorite Christopher Cross song is.
I don't know any Christopher Cross.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I saw Christopher Cross. I thought it was somebody else. I Googled him, listened to it, and he's got some tunes that we know. We know the sailing song, Sailing.
That's Christopher Cross. Oh yeah. What else has he got?
He just sounds like he just plays the songs that you hear in hotels. I'll go with Sailing then. Sailing. All right, moving on.
Wailing.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Chris. Thank you for that, Ellis Gregor. All right, kind of a more random one. What non-NFL playoff team besides the Vikings do you think has a chance to sneak into the playoffs this year?
Interesting. Oh, to me, it's as easy. Actually, it's the Chargers.
It's too easy.
They didn't make it last year. That last game of the season, they could have took the knee, got the tie, both got in. They opted not to do that. This Chargers team, to me, is a team that not only is going to get into the playoffs, but make a deep run. It's the Chargers.
I put a note, do not mention the Chargers. That's way too easy. So I'm not going Chargers. I'm gonna go with another one that's kind of easy. I'm going with the Dolphins. They were close last year. They got a pretty talented roster. They made some moves this year, but that goofy-ass coach of theirs, I think, is going to turn things around down in Miami. So Miami's going to get in the playoffs. Boom.
Yeah, I mean it's very possible. Tough division still. You got the Bills ahead of you. Patriots are always gonna be competitive, but yeah, a team that definitely is ready, and they have to make the jump. We'll see what Tua can do, but the Dolphins, that's a good pick.
All right, let's get back to the Vikings surprise cut this year. Surprise cut.
Well, I think it's your turn to start on this one.
Oh, I'm going the homegrown. I'm going Hambone, CJ Ham. I mean, you look at this roster, you look at this offense. I don't know where he fits. We already have a ton of running backs. How many roster spots are we gonna give with this? We got Ben Ellison, we got Nick Muse, we got Johnny Munt, guys that can all block. So I think CJ Ham, I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I just don't know if his position is relevant in this offense at all. I'm gonna go with oh boy, this one's tough for me.
Surprise. It's a surprise. You can't say BC Johnson. That's not a surprise.
that was gonna no, it was not gonna be my guy. I'm gonna go with James Lynch, a guy I know you feel a little higher on in this new regime than I do, but I don't know. I just don't think his game translates well to what they might be asking for from that 5 tech position. I think this guy is just a go after the quarterback type of guy. I don't know how much 4-3 is going to mix in enough to keep him on this team. So to me, it's going to be James Lynch, and it will be a sad day when he does go.
Yeah, I hope that does not happen, but it's definitely on the table. Next up, Mata Midai. How many training camps will you guys be attending this year? And basically, he wants to hang out.
I don't know, 2, maybe 2.
2, that's fair. 2, and we will let you know. Maybe we'll have a nice little group get together. I can't wait because beers usually go down pretty damn good at old training camp. So Mata Midai, we will keep you in the loop for that.
Maybe we'll have a pool party.
Nobody wants to see that. Next 2, these last 2 are good. How different would the draft have been if Harbaugh was the head coach?
Well, I mean, Harbaugh still isn't making the calls. I don't know. I think we maybe probably would have had a couple Michigan players thrown in there. I do think he would have had his say and got a couple guys, maybe an Ojabo in round 2 when we had the chance. But Kwesi's still the man making these calls. So other than maybe a pick here and there, I think he maybe would have given him one early, maybe him one late. But I don't think it'd be too much different.
Yeah, but Harbaugh, like if he would have been the head coach, part of that would have been like, look, I'm making the calls. He would demand that. So looking back at what Harbaugh, at least what I remember with Harbaugh in the drafts with the Niners, then he always went for the defense. He went for those. He had a couple of gross ones. I think he took AJ Jenkins, I believe. I believe he was there with AJ Jenkins, but he always went for that sexy Aldon Smith defensive player. And I bet we would have traded up and got old Saucer Stingley. I bet he would have made the big old wow pick. Less picks, more day one impact players. That's my final answer.
Well, if that's the reason he's not here, then I'm fine with that because I don't like when the head coach is making the calls. I don't think Kwesi would have let him do that, so that's why he's not here.
Also, you know what? He might have went quarterback because if he was here, I don't think Kirk Cousins would be here right now. We might have Kenny Pickett as on our team right now.
Oh my God!
All right. Final one. How many rookies can we expect to start week 1? And is there a sneaky dark horse day 3 rookie that could see some solid playing time?
All right. I'll answer the first part. You can answer the second part. How many rookies are going to start? I'm going to say 2 start. It's going to be Lewis Seen and Andrew Booth. They're going to start. Booth's he's going to usurp Cam Dantzler. We're going to have 2 rookies starting.
You say syrup? Love syrup.
Usurp.
Miss Buttersworth kind of guy.
I'm more of a Golden Grill myself.
You really can't go wrong with syrup. I got one. I got Seen. That's it. I think Booth and I think Ingram are going to get in there, but I think it's going to take a little bit. I think Dantzler is going to hold her down for a little bit, but maybe week 3, week 4, we see those guys sneak in.
All right, well, who's the sneaky player?
Sneaky player. I got the big man from Minnesota, Atamueo. I think we're going to see a ton of him. I think I shouldn't say a ton. I think we're going to see a lot more than we probably should from a 5th rounder. And the reason we're going to see him is because he is ripping shit up, and they're going to use him in multiple spots. And our depth on the defensive line is fairly thin. So I think he will be a very sneaky play. I think he's going to be a fan favorite. Week 6, I mean, a lot of those jerseys in the stands.
To me, he's kind of the rookie everybody's forgetting about. No one's really talking about it, says at the whale. So I think he would be a sneaky surprise because the fact that I think he's kind of been forgotten. Because you know why? Nick Muse puts this sexy picture out there, and everybody's talking about that.
Yeah, Nick Muse. I'd be shocked if he makes the team, but damn it, if I didn't want to mention him at all. So, all right, there it is. That's our mailbag. Our mailbag is completely drained. It is on the floor. It is empty.
Felt good. Thanks for the questions. Appreciate that. Probably do another one in a couple weeks, see what you guys can come up with. So, yes, mailbag is empty. And this is not empty. This is something that you guys maybe will have some questions about next time you do the mailbag. Tequila can be turned into diamonds.